Okay, we'll start with Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. I know there was talks of AJ having an 8-round run out this year, but is he treating Jake Paul as that 8-round run out?
That's exactly what it was. I mean, we had agreed a deal. We hadn't signed a contract, but we'd agreed a deal with CASSIUS CHANEY. We were going to fight last week in Riyadh. None of you lot were going to know about it. We were going to pitch up on Friday, Saturday, and we were going to get out of the car and go and do 8 rounds with CASSIUS CHANEY. Now we're doing 8 rounds with Jake Paul, but for 50 times more money. So the business is good, and I think Chaney would have been a slightly tougher fight. He's a decent fighter, but he's only a top 100 guy on BoxRec, and Jake Paul's top 50 on cruiserweight. So it is what it is. It's a massive opportunity for us. We received an offer, we accepted, and we're ready to go. It's a short camp, and obviously AJ's got to make weight, which is something new. But he's in great shape, excited, and ready to do a job. He's preparing for Jake Paul like it was any top world-class heavyweight contender.
With just the short camp, it just gives me. Remember when Tyson Fury boxed Ngannou? Maybe he didn't give him the full respect. I know you're saying. Is there any worry of that with Joe?
I mean, AJ's just not like that. Yes, the camp will end up being 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Normally you'd want 8 to 10 for a tough opponent, but it is Jake Paul. So, as I said, like with the weight, that's not easy either. It won't be a problem, but we can't expect no. It's just too good to be true, isn't it? The reality is if they would have asked us to ring walk the night before, we would have done it. We would have just camped out in a ring with a tent or something. I don't care. Or worn pink shorts. I would have convinced AJ to do it. It doesn't, because the opportunity is too good to turn down. And thankfully, it's a great deal, great opportunity, and we've got to just go in there and do the business.
It's obviously on a massive platform in Netflix. Would you ever rule out working with Netflix in the future?
No, obviously we've just done our show with them, six episodes on Netflix. We're exclusive to DAZN. There'll be an announcement about our future in due course. We're in a great position. Got the best stable in boxing. Obviously, I'm the best promoter in the world. What was that? Funny? And we're very happy with DAZN. It's allowed us to grow globally, and have a one-stop shop for fight fans all around the world.
So is it likely you'll extend with DAZN?
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah. What's your relationship like with Riyadh season at the moment? Obviously, you're promoting the Japanese Night of the Samurai show. Do you think there'll be further shows that you'll promote for Riyadh?
Yeah, that'll be the first show in Saudi we've actually promoted, as in the lead promoter for. We were the lead promoter for Ben Eubank recently, and the one before. We were the lead promoter in Times Square for the ring card. There'll be an announcement soon about our involvement, hopefully in a Shakur Stevenson fight and many others. So, yeah, we do a great job for them. I think that one thing that His Excellency's always done is he's always supported all the promotional companies. Like if you look at these sponsorship deals that he does, you'll see Riyadh season up everywhere with our shows, Queensberry shows, Boxer shows, Top Rank, Golden Boy. He sponsors all of the companies, and he supports everybody. It's a pretty cool thing to do. Obviously, over time, I think he'll also get the people he likes to work with, and he'll only give people certain responsibilities that he feels are good enough to do it. So we are promoting more and more shows now with Ring Magazine and Riyadh season, and it's an honour to do so.
Would you ever look to do something exclusively with Riyadh, be their exclusive promoter?
I don't think we need to, and I don't think they would necessarily be in a position to do that for that reason. It's like you do a deal with them and you think, wow, and then you read someone else has done a deal with him, and that's just the way that he operates and he works, and that's supporting the ecosystem of boxing, which is important. So yeah, unless we was made an offer from Saudi Arabia to be the service provider or promoter for those events, and I said it before. It's like Terence Crawford against Canelo. Dana White was the service provider for that event. They don't like to say that, but I don't give a shit. I just do the job and take the money and do an amazing job at the same time. So for Night of the Samurai, we are the service provider. We are the promoter who will be servicing the event, running the logistics and making sure everything is run bang on. And that's a privilege to get that opportunity.
And Bam Rodriguez, I saw this morning, Maloney is not stepping aside. Well, is it likely he'll move up then, or will he stick around?
Look, we're not going to hang around to try and get that final belt. It would be an amazing thing to do to try and get the undisputed championship. I don't believe Maloney has boxed for an eliminator, but if that's the ruling, that's the ruling, and if there's nothing we can do about it, it is what it is. So we would have to make the decision then. I would love Bam to become undisputed, but he can do that at bantamweight anyway. He's 25 years old. So the most important thing for me, subject to what Robert Garcia and Bam want to do, I would love to bring him back to San Antonio in early summer and bring him that homecoming. I would have liked that for undisputed, but if it's to become a 3-division champion, that's cool too. So he's just got so much upside, Bam. He's got such a huge future, but bantamweight could be next.
Finally, would you not like to see Bam on the rumoured Inui Nakatani card next year, maybe fighting Inui's brother?
Yeah, maybe. But, you know, Bam's a big star in America as well. He does want to fight in Japan. We expected to maybe fight Taraji in Japan for undisputed. But, again, anything's possible. We'll see.
Thanks, Ed.
Cheers, Tom.